How's it going, everyone? Got quite a bit to talk about today. A major PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 system software update releases globally today, and also we have some notes on an upcoming update, that being variable refresh rate. That support is coming to PS5 in the months ahead. That's very exciting. We'll talk a little bit about a couple of other things. The new Witcher project game director promises no crunch in development, so that's always great to see. And then also, Housemarque's Returnal did get its Ascension update. This dropped yesterday. I'll just cover that very briefly, but more on those at the end of this video. First up, PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 system software updates released globally today. These are major updates, some of the bigger updates that we've seen. This isn't just a improved system stability or whatever they usually say with their updates. There's a lot coming here. So let's go talk about the rundown that's available on the PlayStation blog. There is a lot of information, so let's talk about some of it. For a refresher on PS5 features like how to apply game presets on your console, pin videos and apps to your screen while you play or share your screen with friends. Check out the new Pro Tips cards in the Control Center. Also, PlayStation app and PS Remote Play enhancements starting later today. We're gradually rolling out the ability for PS app users to create or join open and close parties through the app as well. We've also updated the PlayStation app game-based UI to make it easier to access friends, parties, and messaging features, delivering a consistent player experience with PS5. Some of you guys may meme on me, but the PlayStation app is actually a pretty darn good app. I think it's a pretty well-designed app, and I wasn't really expecting that when I downloaded it, but it's a well-made app, and I would recommend you to have it. PlayStation Remote Play, mobile app users can also enjoy a new dark mode based on their phone setting and choose from new screen reader languages for both iOS and Android. A bunch of new languages there as well. They also note on the horizon variable refresh rate support for PlayStation 5. We're also pleased to share that VRR, variable refresh rate, is planned to release on PlayStation 5 in the coming month. This is something that a lot of people have been requesting. On HDMI 2.1 compatible TVs and PC monitors, it will be available. VRR dynamically syncs the refresh rate of the display to the PS5 console's graphical output. This enhances visual performance for PS5 games by minimizing or eliminating visual artifacts such as frame pacing issues and screen tearing. Screen tearing for me is something that I see a lot when I'm playing PC games, especially if you do have VSync turned off, and before I had a G-Sync monitor especially. That, in my opinion, I think screen tearing is the worst thing imaginable. It is like a complete game-breaking experience. I shouldn't say game-breaking, I should say immersion-breaking. It is just disgusting to look at, in my opinion. So the more we can eliminate screen tearing, the better. PC, it's pretty great right now with G-Sync and FreeSync. Those are readily available in a plethora of monitors, but having VRR on PlayStation 5 is going to be great as well. Gameplay in many PS5 titles feel smoother as scenes render instantly, graphics look crisper, and input lag is reduced. Previously released PlayStation 5 games can be fully optimized for VRR through a game patch, and future games may include VRR support at launch. As an added option, you can also choose to apply VRR to PS5 games that don't support it. This feature may improve video quality for some games. If this results in unexpected visual effects, you can turn off this option at any time. Both VRR and this secondary option can be turned on or off. Please note that results may vary depending on the TV you're using and the game you're playing. As we get closer to the features release, we'll share more details, including some of the games that will enable VRR support through a game patch. So I know that this has been a feature that a lot of people have been wanted for quite a while, so it's very nice to see that will be available. A couple of other notes. PlayStation 5 players with accounts registered to the US or UK will be able to test drive a voice command preview feature that lets them find and open games, apps, and settings, as well as control media playback with their voice. Okay, so we also have the ability to create or join open and close parties on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 consoles. On PS5, we're also bringing UI enhancements to game base and trophy cards, as well as accessibility features like mono audio for headsets. So quite a lot of updates rolling out today. The biggest update may, for some people, be VRR, but open and closed parties are quite nice as well. That's going to be available globally, so more details on that I'm sure will be rolling out in the coming weeks and months, but nice to see a major update to both PlayStation 4 and 5 dropping here today. You can go and start the download probably by the time you're watching this video. If not, it should be out very shortly thereafter. Alright, moving on from that, The new Witcher saga, of course, is confirmed, and it was noted that the game will have no game crunch for the developers, which is always great to hear. Crunch is one of the horrible things that I think everybody can, look at with game development. Crunch combined with everything else game developers go to, but crunch is just a major issue, not only in game development, but it seems to be a very big issue with game development in general that hopefully is being ironed out, because you really don't want that for a developer. Game director Jason Slama, when he announced the new Witcher game, he also quickly replied stating that it will not happen, never on my watch. That is what he specifically noted. So always a good idea to not do that, build some good rapport and good morale, and not having game crunch is definitely a way to do so. I'm excited for what we could see out of the new Witcher saga. I just don't think we're gonna hear about it for quite a while, and hey, if that avoids some sort of game crunch, don't have any sort of window to appease people like me. Make sure the developers are happy, and ultimately that should lead to a better game overall. Lastly, I do want to note that Housemarque's Returnal Ascenion free update has just dropped yesterday. If you're still playing Returnal or you want to jump back into the game, definitely, this is a sizable update. You've got the cooperative mode being added with this update, which is already pretty major. It seems like they sometimes just roll out multiplayer as a free update. Adding co-op mode, allowing you to share your entire journey and through the shifting labyrinth of Atropos with another player. And then you also have the tower. It's an ascending gauntlet of increasingly dangerous phases, with each containing 20 floors. Upon entry, eliminate all the enemies on each floor and secure your passage to the next one. Just be ready for what you might encounter so you can check that out as well. Now, it should be noted, the tower itself and the challenge mode are not available in co-op mode. The main campaign is, but the tower is not. That you'll have to play solo. But nevertheless, I had a good time with Returnal. I definitely understand, especially at launch, why people had their issues with the game. I am a big Housemarque fan, so just going into the game, I really wanted the game to be good, and I thought it was fairly good. I thought visually it looked great. I thought gameplay was challenging, yes, and sometimes it definitely, I'm not the biggest guy as far as challenging games go, and I definitely got irritated at points, but ultimately I did still end up enjoying the game, and hopefully Housemarque does work on something big for their next project as well. But that free update is available right now, so you can go check that out as well. But that's gonna do it for me. Again, PlayStation 5 and 4 system software updates released globally today. Pretty major updates, open and closed parties being available. New Witcher project will not have any crunch time. That is always great to hear. And then the Returnal Ascension update is available right now, so you can go check that out as well. That's gonna do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.